Hi, Caroline Kearney here at Powell Arts with Maria Morales in front of her piece, which will be in our jury show, which starts March 17th. Maria, could you introduce us to your piece?
This is titled Abstract Views. It's a little different for me. I was a representational painter. Oil painting for a long time with portraits, landscapes, and things like that. But I've always loved abstract artwork, but I was never any good at it, but kept trying. So with COVID,
I would say you're pretty good at it.
well, with COVID, there was, I guess, more time to do it, more inner reflection, and probably an attitude of, I don't care, I'm just going to do what I want to do and have fun with it. And I actually like the work that I produce. So it's been good, but it's still a struggle because for me, it's now something new.
Yeah.
Where I knew how to work before.
Yeah. And now you're changing up your process.
Yeah. With all like new medium, new tools, I'm using acrylic, mixed media, collage, and things like that I didn't before. Before it was realistic. Now, when it gets too realistic, it's like, no, I gotta pull back, so.
When you're approaching, I know you said your approach is new, and I love how you have such bold swaths that you then accent with a lot of different ways of using the paint. When you approach the canvas, how do you start?
This one was kind of interesting. I've been following people online and seeing different techniques when, they show how to do something or a process. And there was this one artist, and he was doing critiques. And he mentioned whether it was realistic or not, he had him in front, and he said, I find that if you start with the letter of the alphabet, that it gives you some structure, some composition to work with, and he pointed out this landscape and how the mountains were like a W and it came down and stuff. And I was like, that's interesting. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me do a Z. So that's how it started.
That's so awesome. I can definitely see that.
Right. So it was, okay, I love purple, blues, and teals. And then offset, with the lighter colors. And I thought that would be good. And I'm like, the darkest is Z, and so that's how it started. There was nothing more to it except that.
That's awesome. I'm a songwriter, and one of the things that when you're going to school for it, they have you do is you start with a game, and you make the rules of the game. And what's so great about that, and which I think really reflects in this piece, is it keeps it both conceptual and interesting, but like a game. And so it lends some fun and some interest to it. So I think that is really beautiful. So I am assuming that, I'm just going to ask it directly, like the swirls and drips and dribbles, how did you make them? They're so long and detailed.
Well, that was at the end.
Yeah, I figured that.
Well, yeah, at the end. And then I made the acrylic paint really fluid.
Okay.
And, put it on the ground and just kind of poured, because I wanted something that would connect, but not interfere with how much that was going on here.
Yeah, it guides your eye around,
right.
Which is really beautiful.
So it was kind of, let me just do some blue strips on top.
So, yeah, what I find really fascinating about it is, I obviously have seen dripping and all before, but this is so controlled and so well tied throughout the painting. So I also love these little dots that draw your eye up. So,
and they echo the ones down here.
Yeah. And one of the things you guys will get to see in person is the dimensionality of this is really nice because you're showing a variety of textures. So when the viewer looks at this, do you have anything you want them to particularly focus on?
No, I think more it should be the feeling of enjoyment and fun. Like you look at something, sometimes you look at something and there's a deeper meaning and you remember something maybe that was sad in your life or whatever. And, it brings you to that time.
Yeah.
So this was more like, oh, let's have a party. It's fun.
And it feels that way. It's
and
really
that
beautiful.
was really the only intention is colors that go well together, that are pleasing to the eye, but fun. Let's have,
And I love how you used the orange and gold here, which complements the blues and purples so beautifully, and the nice remembrance of it through here. So a beautiful piece, and we're so happy to have you on our show. So please come see Maria's work at Powell Arts during her juried show, which starts March 17th. Thank you.